I'm Terry Scott. I'm with B-17 Alliance, and we are here today to interview a ball turret gunner. Can you tell me your name, please?
Jerry Duran.
Jerry Duran. Now you came to the museum when it was still in Milwaukee.
Yes, I did, yes.
Very good. What'd you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
That it was really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's where the plane was up on top of the gas station. I don't think, it wasn't there at the time, I don't think, was it?
It was out in the parking lot, yes,
Yeah,
it was still. We didn't move it until 2014.
Okay, yeah.
So we've only been here less than a year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what brings you here today?
Well, my friend Earl talked me into it.
Good. So we had the Veterans Coffee Club today. Do you think you'll come back to Veterans Coffee Club?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Good. We just like to have a good time, give you a safe place to come share.
Yes.
Have a cup of coffee on us.
And see how they're progressing here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Slow but sure.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you were in the ball turret.
Yes, I was. Yeah.
Great. So we got a ball turret sitting right here.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So we're actually going to be outfitting it this year with a lot of different things. There's things missing. What's missing right now? Do you know?
Well, inside there's a seat that was, oh, the seat is there, yeah. And the glass that was, the frontal glass there. And I forget how you got into it now, actually.
Well,
It's from the back side,
yeah, I think you're right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The top hatch is on the back, yeah.
So your feet go up here?
I think so, yeah, the rest of the gun was inside where you would load the belt of the bullets
Mm-hmm.
on each side and make sure that then when we'd go over to, as we started our flight, we'd get over the Adriatic, heading over, and we'd test the guns to see if they were working.
How many shots did it take for your testing?
Just to see that they were operating,
Mm-hmm.
and each one of them would check in with the pilot to make sure that everything was going okay.
Great. Did you wear a radio on your ear?
Yes, I did, yes.
Mm-hmm. So could you talk to anybody while you were in there?
Well, mostly the pilot, I think, yeah.
Oh, okay. But you couldn't just talk to the guy up above?
I could talk to another gunner, because every now and then the tail gunner would see some plane up in the air where I wouldn't see it because I was down below. And it'd say, it's up at 12 o'clock high or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But you could communicate with other gunners if you
Great.
wanted to.
Can you hear him?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, you were telling us about being in there for 8 hours.
Yes.
What did that feel like? Were you sitting with your knees clear
Yeah,
like
that's
this?
right, yeah.
Oh, gosh. I couldn't do it. How tall are you?
Pardon?
How tall are you?
I was 5'6" then, I'm not that tall now.
So what's the regulations on height?
What's the regulation for height? To be in the, I don't know what it was, but the guy that I replaced, he was taller than me. He was probably maybe 5'9" or something. And he felt cramped. So that's why he wanted to get out of it, which he did, yeah. No, he didn't. I was a waist gunner and I traded with him, which was a good deal for him. But as it was, I lucked out because I completed my missions. Other than that, toward the end, I was transferred to the top turret for maybe 2 missions, and that was really nice. You could stand up and view the whole area.
Did you stand on a perch for the top turret?
Yes, yeah, you could elevate.
Oh, it went up and down?
No, the stance, I mean. I forget, actually, but I could see everything without moving around or anything. But anyway, I could I could get a good view of the whole up top area. See the fighter planes coming at you from the top. From there, it was hard to see. And the people asked me, did you shoot at him? It would be hard to shoot at him, which I did. But you're down below, and they're coming down. And you gotta lead them, you can't just, you gotta give them some, like you're leading somebody.
Right, you gotta move into the shot.
Yeah, right.
There's not a lot of windows in that.
No kidding. Yeah.
So you look through here?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the only place you could look through, yeah.
Wow, that is. It's
Yeah.
kind of blinding.
It'd be hard to hit something.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't think I ever hit anything.
That's great. Now, I had heard this Discovery Channel one time, they did a video and they called this the suicide mission spot. How did they get that name?
Well, because the flak, which you had to worry about the flak mostly than the fighter pilots, because the flak would be from the enemy aircraft shooting straight up at you. And if they hit this thing, and I have a book that was sent to me from my grandkids on a B-17, and it shows one photo where this was completely hit, and whoever it was didn't make it. I mean, he got hit. If you got hit and you got jammed in there, sometimes you couldn't get out.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever know anybody when they originally started, they had trouble with the landing gear, and then the ball turret gunners would sort of get stuck in there? Did you ever hear any of those stories?
No, I never did. But the only advantage was you could see the bombs. You'd turn around and the bomb bay doors would open right in front of you, and you could watch them go down and you'd fall down. You could see them.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could see where they was hitting.
Right.
Wow.
But that was your job. That's
Yeah,
what you were doing.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Good. So what kind of mechanics are in there? There's some gadgets. What do they do?
Well, you had the transmitter for the radio, talking to the pilot, and you had your guns, and we had heated suits. And mine went out one time because I forget how they were wired up. If one broke, it would decapitate the whole suit.
Oh.
And I was freezing, and there was nothing I could do. I couldn't get out of it. You're not supposed to get out of it. So I was kicking my feet for the whole mission so I wouldn't get frostbite. It was really cold.
Where were you at when that happened?
Well, we was on a mission heading over.
Because the elevation is high and it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
I just learned that not too long ago.
Yeah,
So how high were you?
probably 25, 30,000 feet. So there was nothing you could do, and I just, fortunately, I made it back without getting frostbite, because I kept moving
Oh, good for you.
and kicking my feet up. My toes were really getting cold, but that's what I did. I just kept moving.
How about heat? Did you ever run into it being too hot?
No.
Okay.
It would have been nice to be too hot. Yeah.
Great. Did you have a wife at home waiting for you?
No, at that time I wasn't married. No.
So what did you do after the war?
Well, I came back and I went to work. I was a longshoreman.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So because my family, my dad and his uncles, my uncles, they were all longshoremen, so I managed to get in pretty easy.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
We have some friends that are longshoremen, so I know about that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. My dad was a log roller when he was young.
Oh, well, I know a couple of them guys. Where was he from?
Astoria.
Astoria, yeah. Right, yeah.
Is that where you were at?
No, I was in Los Angeles area.
Oh, wow.
Long Beach and San Pedro. But I was thinking of transferring up to Astoria, because they were smaller ports actually, and they had a lot of lumber jobs, plus the logs, like you were saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So, did you ever talk about the war after it was over?
Not really. I never did actually.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I didn't think it was important really.
I find that a lot. People didn't want to share. When did you start sharing it? Did you later on?
Well, I told my son actually. I told him about my experiences. He's a good listener, and he's kept a lot of the stuff that I had, you know, memorabilia. But and pictures and stuff like that that he has.
Right.
So he'll be able to show that off after I'm gone.
Right. You can share it. We
Yeah.
get some copies of it or something.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. So when you came to the bomber in Milwaukee, did you share your story then?
No, but I went to another. Where was you at? You was at another place.
We went to, did you come when we were in the studio?
Yeah.
I remember your name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a disposition. I had the same thing like you're doing right now.
Okay, good.
You should have a tape of that.
I should have a tape of that, and
Yeah.
I do. I do have a tape of that. My problem is they're all in a box,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to raise $1 million.
Oh.
And, and so it's hard to get to that box.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping that I find someone, a helper, to help me go through that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And organize it and edit it and make something out of it.
You got
And that's
one?
our goal. Our goal right now is just to collect.
Oh.
Collect while we still can collect, and then make something wonderful out of it.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. 'Cause originally I thought I was going to get a tape of that or something in the beginning.
Right. Well, we just want to keep those stories so that we can continue to learn from them.
Okay.
And that's our passion, is to
Okay.
share it with the next generation.
Yeah.
And so we're sorry that you didn't get a copy, but like I said, it's just one of those things. I just can't get to it.
Yeah. A lot of names there.
A lot of names.
Okay.
Yes, I have probably videotaped close to 100 veterans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be something.
So
to
I
see.
need some help going through it.
Yeah. Who's going to help you?
I don't know. I haven't found them yet. I need some editing help, and
Yeah.
people don't want to edit because it's very time consuming.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and I did a 4-minute video. It took me 6 months.
Oh. Wow. No kidding. Wow.
So I'm not afraid to do it, but I feel like there's other things I have to do first.
Okay. Yeah.
Like talk to you today.
Yeah. Well, it was nice.
Good. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with us?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you have any funny jokes or anything that happened to you?
That you can talk about.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to mention that, but I went to the Isle of Capri. That was the one good on our R&R, you know.
Uh-huh.
And we had a good time there.
Good. Good.
Of course, we was young and we...
Hula girls?
Yeah, girls and drinking and everything
You
else.
bet. There was a lady today, the Independence, or in Indianapolis. So I have a friend who just passed, and he was on the Indianapolis. And he wanted to get off of it. He didn't like the tour of duty. So he was trying to get an educational leave of absence. He didn't miss it. He missed the call, and there were 2 people ahead of him that got called to go take this training that he was trying to do to get off the Indianapolis. And one of them ended up with the clap.
Oh,
So they had visited in California, he got the clap, and then Hal, my friend, was taken off of the Indianapolis 2 weeks before it sunk. So, you know, he talked about the girl saving his life. There was a girl somewhere that saved his life.
that's what the one comedian I went to after the war, the guy says, "It is better to have loved and lost than to have failed your Wasserman test." Oh.
Great. Well, good. Thank you so much for being with
Okay,
us today.
okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.